Minnesota Lynx drops Cryptic Napheesa Collier news one day before a Washington game. The WNBA is heating up in more ways than one, especially the MVP race, with Napheesa Collier charging headfirst into battle against Aya Wilson and Caitlin Clark. And amidst all the chatter, we now have the sweetest showdown set. The Minnesota Lynx are headed back to defend their Commissioner's Cup crown, and Tuesday night's 76-62 win over the Las Vegas Aces punched their golden ticket. Minnesota, now back-to-back Western Conference champs in the WNBA's in-season Commissioner's Cup contest, went 5-1 in Cup play this year. Their reward? Hosting the final on July 1st against a surging Indiana Fever squad. But while the win was sweet, it came with a bitter twist. Napheesa Collier exited early with a back injury, leaving fans holding their breath. She checked out at the 7:57 mark of the third quarter with what appeared to be back discomfort and didn't return. Post-game, Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve had no update, which just made everyone panic even more. Still, the Lynx weren't about to fold without their top scorer. Courtney Williams dropped a game-high 20 points and made it clear she was ready to shoot her shot, quite literally. "Once V went out, I was like, everything that feels good has got to go up," Williams said. "That ain't hard for me. We've got to win. So whatever that looks like, that's what I am going to do. I don't think I take bad shots, so if I'm open, I'm going to shoot it." But how long can the Lynx afford Collier's absence? She missed the game against the Sparks after that, and in a fresh twist, she's also set to miss the one against the Mystics. The update came just a day ahead of tip-off against Washington, with the Underdog WNBA account on X posting, "Napheesa Collier, back, questionable for Tuesday." Unfortunately, her status is likely to be a game-time decision. And this isn't the first time she has missed games due to an injury. This latest setback follows a sore knee issue that surfaced last month in May 2025. Back then, too, she was listed as GTD, which eventually led to her sitting out the game against the Phoenix Mercury. But after that much-needed rest, she came back firing. So, can the Lynx afford to give her time off again? Honestly, they probably should. The Queen needs rest before July 1st, because if there's one thing we know about the Fever, it's that no matter the opponent, or a 12-1 record, they come out firing on all cylinders. Minnesota and Indiana both have 3 more regular season games before the Commissioner's Cup final. Interestingly, the two teams won't face each other in the regular season until August. That makes July 1st their first meeting and also a mystery matchup that has fans, coaching staff, and players both curious and cautious. As Reeve put it, "We know our opponent in Indiana is someone we haven't seen yet." And if Caitlin Clark's return from injury is anything to go by, the Fever are all set to beat another mighty team after the New York Liberty. Clark missed 5 games with a quad injury, but has since helped Indiana notch back-to-back wins. That 2-game skid? It could have just been a bump in the road. So, Lynx fans are crossing fingers and maybe even toes in hopes that Collier is back on the court in time to defend the crown. Cheryl Reeve is proud of former UConn forward. "Fee's great at everything." This is how the head coach of the Minnesota Lynx, Cheryl Reeve, described former UConn forward Napheesa Collier. The player has been leading the franchise with 26.1 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 2.0 steals, while ranking 3rd in blocks. This dominance is not just restricted to the Lynx, but translates as a threat each time she steps on the hardwood. Needless to say, Collier gave the much-needed jumpstart to the roster by clinching their first-ever victory of the 2025 season. With 34 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists against the Dallas Wings on May 17, 2025, Collier asserted her defensive prowess as the team clinched a 99-84 win. Moreover, she crushed the spirit of the Wings and sent them spiraling into an array of losses.